Uh, but I think like next year, my prediction is next year we'll have over 1,000, maybe a few thousand Optimus robots working at Tesla.
Elon Musk revealed his plan to move the robot from testing to real-world applications. Looking further ahead, he set the bold goal of producing up to 1 million units annually by 2030, making Optimus as important as Tesla's electric vehicles. What exactly is Tesla testing with V3 to turn this vision into reality? Before we begin, please help us reach 20,000 subscribers. It will be a huge motivation for us to continue bringing you great episodes about Tesla Bot, Tesla EVs, and the latest news. How is Tesla pushing the limits of Optimus during its internal trials? Some sources suggest that Tesla is currently testing the AI language capabilities of Optimus in real office environments, with the primary focus on safety and cautious responses rather than speed. Several experts even believe that Tesla may have deliberately limited the robot's walking speed and complex movements in order to evaluate its stability, safety, and basic interaction skills in workplace settings. This approach stands in stark contrast to previous spectacular demonstrations when Optimus once amazed audiences by catching objects midair, executing precise remote-controlled tasks, squatting, or reaching like a human with remarkable accuracy. In an office environment where Optimus is expected to become a reliable teammate, speed is not the key factor. Instead, stability, safety, and the ability to carry out simple tasks consistently are the top priorities. According to insiders, the robot seen in the recent video is not the finalized Optimus Gen 3, but rather a refined prototype built specifically for testing in Ben's office. The slow responses noticed by many observers may not stem from hardware limitations, but from natural language processing algorithms currently being tested under controlled conditions. Rather than replying quickly but inaccurately, Optimus has been designed to respond more slowly and carefully, in line with a professional setting. For example, when asked if there was a Coke in the kitchen, the robot didn't rush to give an answer. Instead, it cautiously explained that the data wasn't updated and that it would need to check. This type of response is considered safe, professional, and trustworthy, something even human office workers could learn from, staying calm, cautious, and reliable in handling information. On the mechanical side, Optimus V3 has been equipped with hands featuring 22 degrees of freedom, approaching the complexity of real human hands. All actuators, artificial tendons, and drive systems are neatly integrated within the forearm, enabling the robot to handle tasks with high precision, from typing on a keyboard and organizing documents to performing more delicate operations. This suggests that the slowness many critics point out may in fact be a disguise. In reality, Tesla appears to be quietly shaping Optimus into a robot built around 3 essential pillars for true commercialization: safety, stability, and usefulness. What is Tesla truly aiming for with the latest Optimus design? Recently, images of a gold-colored Optimus spotted in an office setting have quickly spread across X and other social platforms. The standout feature is its metallic gold finish, which matches the color scheme Tesla introduced for the Cybercab in October. Prior to this, a golden Optimus had only appeared once, back in November last year, when several special editions were sent to Kim Kardashian. She became one of the first individuals to own Optimus, sharing numerous photos and videos of the robot waving, striking poses. That event is now seen as the first milestone for this rare variant, with the latest sighting marking only the second public appearance of the Gold Edition, fueling even more speculation about the true meaning behind this unique design. Some believe this may be the very special design Elon Musk hinted at during Tesla's Q2 2025 earnings call, when he stated, "The new Optimus design to be completed by the end of this year is something truly special." However, Tesla has not confirmed whether the Gold Edition is actually Gen 3. What is clear is that it differs completely from the standard white finish of Gen 2, appearing far more premium and almost wrapped in a luxurious metallic layer. Early impressions suggest the gold coating gives Optimus a slightly heavier look, but its striking visual effect is undeniable. Some analysts, however, argue that this is simply a limited edition Gen 2, since Gen 3 is expected to bring major upgrades in both design and functionality, beyond just a color change. Musk has openly admitted that Tesla's greatest challenge is redesigning Optimus to align with the company's complex supply chain and enable large-scale manufacturing. This is the essential foundation for mass commercialization. As a result, Generation 3 is likely to undergo a complete redesign, striking a balance between aesthetics, cost, and manufacturability. That doesn't mean Optimus will become cheap. Instead, it aligns with Tesla's long-standing EV philosophy: smart, minimal, efficient, and appealing to buyers, while keeping production costs lean. Just as the Model 3 revolutionized the EV market, Optimus Gen 3 is expected to mark a similar turning point toward a successful commercialization. At present, Optimus has already proven capable of handling repetitive tasks in offices and factories, such as delivering documents, distributing drinks, checking equipment, or moving supplies in storage areas. These tasks do not demand speed, but rather stability, reliability, and precise repetition. In its commercial form, Optimus also has the potential to serve as a household assistant, helping with cooking, cleaning, and even supporting the elderly or disabled. With 22 degrees of freedom in its hands, the robot can hold a glass of water, open doors, or assist patients walking with a cane, highlighting the human-centered values Tesla aims to achieve. In healthcare settings, Optimus's deliberate and cautious responses could actually be an advantage. Speed is not the priority in hospitals. Patient safety is. The robot could transport medication, deliver medical records, or assist nurses with non-medical tasks, all of which require accuracy and dependability over speed. This demonstrates how Tesla's slow but steady design philosophy is well suited to medical and caregiving environments. Initially, many feared robots would replace human jobs. Yet the somewhat awkward image Optimus displayed in the video shared by Mark Benioff has had the opposite effect. Instead of appearing threatening or as a rival to human intellectual work, Optimus looks more like a diligent trainee, making it easier for the public to embrace. To many, Optimus is not a competitor but a useful tool that supports human work. From as early as Generation 2, Optimus already left a strong impression with its balanced proportions and harmonious design, even being considered one of the most visually appealing humanoid robots. From the outset, Tesla emphasized its goal of building a robot whose form was as close to the human body as possible, even though this path proved far more challenging than developing non-humanoid machines. Technically, Optimus stands about 1.77 meters tall, weighs around 62.5 kilograms, and features dexterous five-fingered hands capable of handling delicate tasks in both industrial and household settings. Optimus's neck was engineered with two rotational axes, allowing it to turn left or right with fluidity, while its legs enable lifting, walking, and balancing with human-like stability. At present, its walking speed is about 1.34 miles per hour, still slower than the human average of 2 to 3 miles per hour. But this figure could easily improve in future development. This design gives Optimus a notable advantage, not only in terms of the range of tasks it can perform, but also in stability and reliability of operation. Looking ahead, it is almost certain that Optimus Gen 3 will undergo major refinements, and for those closely following its evolution, expectations of breakthrough upgrades are entirely natural. One of the most anticipated changes lies in its materials. To appreciate the scale of this shift, one must look back at the leap from Generation 1 to Generation 2. The first prototype was little more than a bare frame, with exposed wiring and awkward bulkiness and virtually no refinements or safety considerations. In contrast, Optimus Gen 2 emerged as a polished product, with roughly 80% of its design complete. A sleek exterior, clean lines, and covered internal mechanisms, giving it a professional and modern appearance. This transformation quickly made Optimus one of the most visually impressive humanoid robots on the market. For Generation 3, one of the most certain improvements will be a reduction in overall weight. Instead of continuing with standard plastics which lack durability and premium appeal, Tesla is expected to adopt advanced materials such as carbon, fiber, or polycarbonate. Lightweight yet robust, scratch-resistant, and capable of withstanding sharp edges and mechanical impacts in industrial environments. Additionally, the optimization of its wiring system with neatly integrated cabling will further cut unnecessary mass. Clearly, Tesla is unlikely to overlook any detail, and parts that were previously underdeveloped are expected to see substantial upgrades in the next generation. Another highlight is likely to be its display capabilities. According to persistent rumors, Optimus Gen 3 may feature an OLED screen on its front panel, potentially launching by the end of this year. At first glance, this may seem like a minor upgrade, but in reality, it would mark a bold and strategic move by Elon Musk. No humanoid robot currently on the market offers a front-facing OLED display. Most, including Optimus Gen 2, are limited to basic LED indicators. If the rumors prove accurate, Generation 3 would not only enhance functionality, but also elevate its visual sophistication, positioning Optimus as a futuristic, high-end product while carving out a clear distinction from all competitors. To what extent has Optimus Gen 3 truly achieved reliable mobility? How confident can we really be in the mobility of Optimus Gen 3? From its very first appearance, the robot faced criticism for being slow and lacking agility, far from what the public expected from a Tesla product. That is why, in recent months, Tesla's engineering team has made speed and agility the top priorities, with Elon Musk emphasizing that these two factors alone account for nearly half of Optimus's remaining technical workload. Gen 2 reached 0.6 meters per second, roughly 30% faster than the Gen 1 prototype, but still widely considered sluggish. Now, recent updates suggest that Gen 3 can achieve 2 to 4.4 kilometers per hour, much closer to natural human walking speed. More importantly, the robot has begun navigating completely new environments without collisions, an ability that immediately calls to mind Tesla's autonomous driving technology. While its movement still shows some wobbling, Optimus is clearly progressing toward being smoother and more confident. Another milestone is stair climbing, a skill long associated with Boston Dynamics' Atlas, but notable here because Tesla managed to reach this point in such a short span of time. Enhancing both speed and mobility is no simple task. It requires advancements across the board in batteries, motors, actuators, wiring, and sensors. Tesla has only been in robotics for less than 3 years, far less experienced than long-standing rivals, yet its pace of improvement is impressive. Gen 1 operated on a 2.3 kilowatt-hour battery, but reports now indicate that Gen 3 may adopt 4,680 cells, widely regarded as the world's leading battery technology. A 2.5 kilowatt-hour 4,680 pack could deliver at least 9 hours of continuous operation before needing a recharge. Unlike EVs, robots consume energy much more slowly, since much of their time is spent on light tasks or idle, with energy spikes only during heavy lifting or sustained activity. What truly surprised observers, however, is not the battery capacity, but the charging method. Contrary to the common assumption that users must manually plug it in, Optimus has been engineered to self-charge autonomously, without human involvement. Much like the Cybercab can return to a docking bay and activate wireless charging, Optimus can locate a wall-mounted charger, align with its extended connector, and plug itself in. Once fully charged, it disengages and resumes its tasks. This isn't just a convenience feature, it represents a technological turning point. Tesla designed the charging port on the robot's back, supported by a rear camera that allows it to identify the station even in unfamiliar environments. The system ensures safe electromechanical connection, while also giving Optimus time to rest and cool its motors during charging. The port is even sturdy enough to bear part of the robot's weight, so it doesn't need to maintain full balance on 2 legs while docked. Taken together, Tesla has broken away from existing market standards, creating a hybrid charging solution that blends the robustness of wired connections with the intelligence of full automation, far ahead of conventional approaches. And when asked about Optimus's release timeline, Elon Musk stressed that Tesla will continue refining the design to ensure scalable mass production, with the goal of making the robot useful, safe, and commercially viable worldwide. Musk went further, stating that Optimus could become the most important product in Tesla's entire history, potentially surpassing even electric vehicles. He reaffirmed, the Gen 3 design will be completed by the end of this year, a statement that strongly reinforces the belief that the era of mass-market humanoid robots is approaching rapidly. Before we begin, please help us reach 20,000 subscribers. It will be a huge motivation for us to continue bringing you great episodes about Tesla Bot, Tesla EVs, and the latest news.